Darius over show, always born and honest. You already know it's Darius over show. No sugar coating, I'll let it flow. I spill the tea, I say what I mean. I'm just an armor boy, I'm keeping it real. It's season 2 of the Darius Oven Show.
I'm excited because I have a guest coming on later and he's really famous and I can't wait to talk to him. I'm just so excited for the show. So let me tell you, Tokyo Toni, everybody. So she's went on the Instagram saying Nicki Minaj's music all sounds the same and she needs to come up with something new. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of agree with this, but Tokyo Toni, this isn't your part to say this because, I mean, Tokyo Toni, you can say what you want, but I feel like you're like irrelevant now, so you're trying to find a way to get back into the news because, you know, Black China, she's normal. She's back to normal now. So you like, how do I get famous again? How can I get back up on? And by the way, Tokyo Toni, I be watching your TikTok sometimes. I'm like, why are you so rude? I saw this TikTok one day. She went through a drive-thru. She was like, how did you get this job if you can't even speak? I was like, oh my gosh, I thought I was bad. So Tokyo Toni, I agree with you, but yeah. So what does that say? Oh yeah. So this, what was the employee? This Starbucks employee in Missouri got fired after throwing hands with a robber. Now I'm like, are you serious? Wouldn't you want them to defend the restaurant? Evidently you didn't care about the restaurant. Maybe y'all were too rich and maybe you didn't care, but if I was a Starbucks company, I would be like, yeah, throw hands. But the robbers, they were in there, they were snatching things and they were throwing things and they threw hands with them. I was like, okay, I would throw hands too because you're not gonna come in my job and think you're gonna steal. Like who, by the way, who goes to Starbucks and rob? If you're gonna go anywhere, go to Target, go to Food Lion. They have some money. If you wanna rob somewhere, go to Food Lion. Go anywhere else but Starbucks? I mean, come on now. Is it that desperate for money out here these days? I mean, I know it is, but Starbucks. So The Weeknd, everybody, he is officially the first artist on the Spotify to have 2 songs with over 3 billion streams each. Now The Weeknd, I don't have a problem with you, right? But The Weeknd's music, okay, here I go sounding like Tokyo Toni. The Weeknd, all of your music sounds the same. It's like all the beats are the same, the rhythms are the same. I'm like, The Weeknd, come on now. Every time I listen to The Weeknd, I'm like, wow. I've only listened to a few of his songs, but every song that I listen to, the beat and the rhythm and it's just all the same. So I'm like, The Weeknd, come on. But if people like it, hey, Weeknd, I guess people like it, so that's why you keep doing it. So now, Tokyo Toni has dropped a freestyle to Megan Thee Stallion's Hiss song. Take a look.
But, cut it up. Yo, this was nothing but hiss. You missed. Goddamn, don't do this fucking shit again. You won't make it out. Then you hear Nicki what she said. Ouch. A new agenda. Starting right now. Don't be pretending. I know what happened. That wasn't me. It was all my PR and my management team. Nah, ho. It's time to go. Put that motherfucking 10 toes down, ho. Bring your knife and your guns and your shooters, ho. Bring the killers and your mama and my home.
Like I said earlier, she's just trying to stay relevant because, you know, her daughter's not out here. She doesn't have a show anymore, so she doesn't have a way to get famous anymore. So she's like, let me make a diss track to this or whatever. But Tokyo Toni, just go sit down somewhere. But if she sees this, she gonna say, little boy, let me tell you something. But Tokyo Toni, I love you, but sometimes you just gotta sit down. So Wendy Williams has a new documentary coming out. Take a look first before I start talking.
From 6 years old, all I wanted was to be famous.
A Lifetime 2-night documentary event.
Showtime.
Executive produced by Wendy Williams.
Boss is walking, everybody.
Nobody can do it like Wendy. No one.
People love Wendy.
You are a star.
She was in her living room every single day for 12 years.
Yep, I guess that'll do.
And that's what people responded to, her authenticity. And then at the peak of her career, she was gone.
Are we ready?
Yeah, waiting on you.
All right. And away we go.
Love you, Wendy.
All I know is how to be famous. I really want to be back on television.
You're gonna be back on TV. That's easy.
My mom has done a great job making it seem like everything is okay always.
Wendy, make sure you look here. 1, 2, 3.
But in reality, there's something wrong going on.
Did you see a neurologist?
To find out if I'm crazy? Mm-hmm. Oh my God, no, I can't do this. I can't do this. I have to sit down again.
She was put in front of a judge and given a guardian. That was when they took her away from us.
I have no money. And I'm gonna tell you something. If it happens to me, it could happen to you.
As her family, we were all sitting on the sidelines watching, and she was crying out for help.
Did you drink this whole thing today?
Keep it there.
Okay.
Keep it there.
My mom, she always talks about how she wants to work. But I feel as though she's worked enough.
She has people around who are yes people and allowing this to continue.
This is all too much. Go! Drive! I have no idea where we are. This doesn't look like anything familiar.
I think she's losing memory. Have you guys noticed that?
How dare him? I control men. I weigh 138.
Anybody could look at her and tell this is not just alcohol. There's something more going on.
I miss my family.
I'll be there.
No matter how many times somebody may fall down, you gotta lift them back up.
We all make choices in life. We all go through our challenges. She's still a person.
How you doing?
That's my sister.
There have been random people around you
Stealing money from me.
getting money, whatever the case may be.
Enough.
Can you tell me where your sister is?
No, I don't know the exact location of where she is.
I feel like the guardian has not done a good job of protecting my mom.
My life. My life.
Right now, she's weak and vulnerable, and she needs to be around people who aren't going to take advantage of that.
I have no friends.
You know how many people come out to support you? You know how many people love you?
No, I don't.
Everything is gonna be good.
I know.
I think that the guardianship system is broken. We are her family, and you tell me that I'm not capable of taking care of my sister. What would you do? What should I do?
I love being famous. But family is everything. So good to see you again, Dad.
It's good to see you, babe.
All right, now, when I saw the clip, I was like, no, Wendy, because you know Wendy, like when I used to watch her 2019, 2020, 2021, which was her last season, 2021, season 12, I think. But when I used to watch her back then, she was so happy on TV. She was normal. She was talking. She was gossiping. She was just Wendy. But now to see her like this, and people are saying stuff about her eyes, like her eyes look like they're about to escape. Let me tell you, she has thyroid disease and she has Graves' disease, and it all kicks into her eye muscles. So, I mean, just Wendy, no, I don't want to see you like this, Wendy. You were my rock. You were my shine. Every day when I came home from school, I would turn on the TV. I would record it while I was at school, come home, turn on the TV. And I used to be doing the whoop, whoop, and everything watching TV. So I was like, just to see her like this. But hopefully the documentary shares some, you know, good parts of her life, because you know the most of the parts in the documentary clips, they're like, oh, they're bad parts. And did you see her without her wig? Look, it's her without her wig. I've never seen Wendy without her wig. And when I saw the clip without her wig, I was like, oh, this documentary is gonna be good. So Doja Cat posted this picture thinking she was cute and everything. First of all, why is your butt so saggy, Doja? And you're 28 years old. You look 82. No 28-year-old's butt should be that saggy. I'm like, oh my gosh. Now, Doja, I was watching Doja Cat's live the other day. Now, she looked normal on the live, but when she posts these pictures and everything, she looks so You know, I'm like, what is going on? Like on the live, she looks like normal Doja, 2019 Doja. She's just making beats and stuff. But when she posts pictures, I'm like, Doja, what is going on? And Doja, what's going through your mind when you post these pictures? At this point, Doja, I think you're just posting them for attention and to see what people say about you. And the thing I don't get, like when people say like, oh my gosh, what am I looking at? Doja will clap back and say like, bitch, go get a life. I'm like, okay, Doja. Well, Doja, you were asking for the comments when you posted that picture, so you shouldn't have asked for the comments. So Miss Netta and Charles are officially married. So they posted a video on TikTok the other day. You know, I'm just scrolling on my For You page and everything. And it says Miss Netta, and I saw a wedding dress before I saw Miss Netta. I was like, what? So now, I'm gonna say what y'all are thinking. Charles, your lunch is ready? Charles looks so miserable. Charles, your depression is ready, is what I'm thinking for his face. Did you see the way he's looking? But you know what? Every time I see Charles, he always looks so slow. And I'm like, Charles, do you really want to be with Miss Netta? Because Miss Netta, you can tell she controls Charles. Charles doesn't have any control of his life. I know he works at night shift. He probably just goes to work, comes home. And when he comes home, I'm sure Netta is like, where you done been at? Knowing he been at work. Where you done been at? Why you take so long to be here? Why you late 1 minute? I'm like, okay. But Charles, why are you in a relationship that you don't want to be in? And you say that you love Netta and all this stuff. You all hugging on her, or him. But you know you don't want to be in that relationship. So it's something going on, and maybe you were homeless and you don't have any money and you have to stay there like everybody else was saying. But Charles, why would you get married? You're stuck now, so I don't feel bad for your Charles, because if it was me and I was in that position, I would have been left. So Tammy Sladden or Sladen or however you say it is thinking she's pregnant. How did they find the hole? Take a look first.
When was the last time that you had a period? You don't remember, okay.
There could be a slight chance I might be pregnant now.
Really? And why do you say that?
I've been craving weird things that I'm not
normally craving?
Yeah.
And now you crave it.
Like water.
Well, some of it
I'm
could
craving
be
water.
Yeah.
Bet you ain't pregnant, you're thirsty. You're just thirsty, bitch. Go drink you some water. It'll be alright.
Okay, Tammy, go ahead. Keep thinking you're pregnant. You craving all that stuff. You see how big you are now. I wonder what you were craving back then. So, go ahead on. Isn't that the one that, didn't her husband die or something? I don't want to be rude, but her husband died, right? So, anyways, do y'all remember when Drake's got leaked? Well, anyways, he posted a story on his Instagram saying he wasn't hiding his meat from the world. I was hiding the world from his meat. Well, Drake, I feel like I know you leaked yourself, but who does that? Like, I could never. Like, I would be so embarrassed. And then I'm saying, like, the people that have OnlyFans and are on porn and stuff and, like, go out here in naked pictures and posting these stuff, what does your family think? Like, when you go to Thanksgiving meals and stuff and you're just casually sitting there, and what if they just bring up, I saw that new picture you posted. Like, what do you do? Like, obviously Drake's family knows about it, so I'm like, what do you do in that situation? But maybe they have so much money that they don't even care what other people think. But I'm just saying, like, just imagine, like, in a car riding to the store with someone and they're like, what were you thinking when you posted that picture? Delete that picture. Then you gotta go in the car ride the whole time knowing that they didn't see you. It's just, Drake, it must be nice to have money. That's all I'm saying. So Kevin Gates said that when I saw this, I was like, what the hell? He drank a woman's pee. Now, no woman know how hot she is. I would never drink a woman's pee. But take a look at him saying this, because I'm not lying.
A woman piss in your mouth.
Yeah, I done had a woman pee in a cup while we was driving and I drunk it.
Oh, okay. Period.
Right there.
Yes.
Because it was just nothing. I was so infatuated with this woman to where it was just nothing about her that was nasty.
Kevin Gates, like I said earlier with the Drake, maybe it's the money. Maybe it's the money going to their brains and make them do crazy stuff like this. But I'm saying, drinking a woman's pee? I wouldn't even want to drink my own pee, and you're drinking someone else's pee? All right, when you get sick, don't say nothing. I ain't gonna feel bad for you. I'm gonna be looking at you saying, shouldn't have drunk it, but I don't feel bad for you because you drunk it, because you said she was so fine and everything. But I'm like, okay, she's so fine. You gonna see how fine you are when you laying in the casket. I'm just saying. And I don't feel sorry for people like this. Like, people go out and do stupid stuff like this, and then people are like, oh, I feel so bad for them. What are you feeling bad for? They decided to make a stupid decision and do it. He's sitting here drinking pee. I don't feel bad for him. Go ahead and die. I mean, go ahead and live. Okay, act like I didn't say that, okay? So Britney Spears, everybody. I don't know why this girl is out here doing this, but she's still posting these videos on Instagram, dancing and everything. Take a look. This just looks plain on pitiful. When I scroll on Instagram, I don't even like the videos anymore. And I'm a person, like, when I scroll on social media, I like everything. But when I see that, I'm like, what? I mean, what's her name? Britney? Nobody wants to see that, okay? Is she still in the little ship thing where she can't do anything? You know what I'm saying. But Britney, and you wonder why people think you're so crazy. Look at your videos and look at your body and look at the way you're dancing. No. I think I'd rather watch Doja Cat than this. And that's saying a lot for me. So Hailey Bieber fans think that she is pregnant. So they were spotted out the other day and she was in baggy clothing. And what I'm saying, like, by someone wearing baggy clothing, they're not pregnant, but she could be pregnant. I'm not saying she's not, but everybody can wear baggy. Yeah, everybody can wear baggy clothes and not be pregnant. I wear baggy clothes a lot. I mean, well, I'm a boy too, but like, fans, sit down somewhere. But all I'm saying, if y'all are pregnant, y'all better fix those marriage problems, because you know I haven't been seeing y'all together a lot. So y'all better fix those marriage problems, because that's not gonna be a good look for the baby. So come on now, Justin and Hailey, sing up some songs and fix that marriage. So Taylor Swift, everybody, is suing a college student that was tracking her private jet. Now, Taylor, I'd be suing too. Although I don't like Taylor that much, but I'm on your side right now, Taylor. I'd be suing the hell out of that man, because for one, Taylor, how did he get on the jet? How did he get near the jet? And how did he get a tracking device put on the jet? Because you're Taylor Swift. You have bodyguards all around Taylor. So I'm like, how did he get on the private jet? But what if it was one of the people that... what if it was one of her bodyguards? See, you gotta think about stuff like that, because people are sneaky and snakes these days. But I'm saying, like, all of those bodyguards that she has, and she has a tracking device, that doesn't add up to me. So Mariah Carey, everybody, left Stevie Wonder hanging after he tried handing her the mic. And it was sad because you know he's blind, but take a look first.
Yes,
I can't even remark about what just happened. Does anybody realize that this is Stevie Wonder?
All right, any other time I'd be saying she was a real bitch for that. But I'm glad that it wasn't on purpose. That's all, because, you know, she wasn't really looking at him and she was already on this side and he was going back this way. But Stevie Wonder, as a blind man, it has to be hard, but I would be miserable to be blind, you know? So Stevie Wonder got that music up though. So yeah, so Pizza Hut, everybody. Now I am craving this right now. Pizza Hut is coming out with a new honey pizza, but they're only doing it on pepperoni. I wonder if I can call and say, can you put it on cheese? But I know it sounds gross, but honey on pizza, for some reason that sounds so good to me. So Pizza Hut, they say it's for limited edition only, but if enough people buy it and enough people like it, I'm sure it'll be around for a long time. So Pizza Hut, I want to try it, but I want to try it on a cheese pizza. But that just sounds so good. Honey on pizza, honey with the cheese. So Kanye West the other day, he was spotted out wearing a Jason mask. Now he was going to his where was he going? He was going to his daughter's birthday party. Now, take a look at this clip real quick. Now, for one, why is he walking like he's in the army? He's just like, But Kanye West, you got out here looking like this, and you wonder why people think you're so crazy, and you wonder why people want to lock you up, because you go out here looking crazy, Kanye. I mean, what normal person goes out wearing a mask? You say you're so normal and you're so sane, but you go out looking like this, and then he has Bianca partying in it too, because have you seen the outfits that she's going out? She's be covered in masks and everything. Bianca, don't fall for that, but she kind of looks slow herself. So anyways, what is going on with me today? Allegedly, Jada Pinkett Smith reportedly scared off intruders during a home invasion. Now, when I saw this, I was thinking, like, was it because of the way she looked? Because, you know, she kind of looked scary, J.I. Jane, or was it a weapon she had? Because me personally, if I broke into their house, she would scare me too. If she came around the corner, I'd be like, woo! So, yeah, I'm confused. Like, was it the way she looked or was it a weapon she had? But yeah, so this Florida lady died after a robot performed surgery on her. Now, what robot would perform surgery on someone? Because they're not performing surgery on me. You think I'm gonna go into the hospital already dying and you're gonna have a robot perform surgery on me? I don't want a robot touching me. I don't even like self-driving cars. You think I want a robot performing on me? No, I do not. So go on with that. But see, I don't feel bad for this woman because she agreed to have a robot do surgery on her, like the thing I said earlier with the drink and pee. I don't feel bad for people that make stupid decisions. So hey, she's dead now. So this will teach a lesson to people that, especially new people that want surgery done on them by robots. Imagine if they start doing BBLs by robots. Lord have mercy, help them if they start doing that, because I'm gonna be praying for them myself then. Who are they gonna come out looking like Kim Kardashian? Remember my last show when I was talking about it? So now, Kanye West, again, he's comparing himself to Taylor Swift. You comparing yourself to Taylor Swift, Kanye? Huh? Now, for one, I have 3 comparisons that I can do. Taylor Swift isn't crazy. Well, she might be. Taylor Swift doesn't go out in those crazy outfits, and Taylor Swift can actually sing. Now, Kanye, you can sing too, but not like Taylor Swift. Now, one person you will not compare yourself to, Kanye, is Taylor Swift, because you all are on 2 different levels. Taylor Swift is a number 1, and Kanye, you're like a number 31, you know? So Taylor Swift and Kanye, they're nowhere close to in ratings. So yeah, so what does that say? Oh yeah, so fans are slamming Beyonce's wax figure for not looking like her. Now, I think they made this wax figure too hot, because, you know, like, Beyonce isn't an ugly woman, but this wax figure, they made it look like too Barbie-ish. And Beyonce, she's a pretty woman, but I think the wax figure is maybe a tiny bit prettier, because they made it like really, really, really hot. They were like, they tried to make it too hot. That's all I'm saying. So Trump, everybody. I want to cry right now. Trump is showing us his fighting skills. Now, when I saw this, I was like, yeah, you're going to need them, because people want to beat your ass right now. But take a look first.
There we go. Legend.
All I can say, Trump, is that you better keep those hands up, because the way you're out here and the way you're making yourself look right now, you better keep them hands up. So the Jennifer Hudson show's ratings skyrocketed after Common was a guest. Now, of course, because, you know, Common's a popular celebrity, so of course they're gonna skyrocket because Jennifer Hudson, nobody watches Jennifer Hudson. I don't know why they renewed her for a new season, because nobody watches that show. And you can tell Jennifer wants some Common, because every time, like, I've seen them out together, because that was like last year, but Jennifer was looking a little raggedy when they were out together. And Jennifer, like, you can see the way she looks at him, but take a look at this clip real quick.
Congrats on the new book, and then We Rise. Can you tell us about it?
Well, this book is really a love letter to my community about loving and taking care of ourselves. I feel like one of the best ways we can combat all the negativity, the anxiety, the depression is to actually love yourself. And that takes like a lot of, that takes like, it's a holistic approach, meaning you gotta work with your mind, your body, your soul, and the foods that we eat affects all of those things. So this book for me was like, I've had access, thank God, that I've been able to see different things in the world, get exposed to different nutritionists, different people trainers, different therapists, and we need mental health support in our communities. We need to make sure that we're not talking about it like it's something we shouldn't do. You know, some generations before us felt like it was taboo to talk about those things or even do it. But man, we go through a lot of traumas in our communities, and people do. And it's like we should have the tools and resources.
Those same resources.
Yeah, this is about a practical way for us to live
Now, I think that they make a good couple, but Jennifer Hudson, I don't like how she switches moods, because one day she'll be on her show, she'll be happy day. Then the next day she'll come on, she'll be all gangsta. Hey, so guess what up, y'all? I'm like, you can't keep switching up like this. Pick one. You're either gonna be churchy and happy, or you're gonna be black and gangsta. That's all I'm saying. Excuse me. So Kevin Hunter is upset about the Wendy Williams documentary. Now I can tell y'all right now why he's upset. It's because he wasn't in it and he's not getting a paycheck, because you know Kevin Hunter, he's out here broke right now, but I know that's why he's unhappy, because you know he wanted to be informed about this documentary so he could get a little piece of money, because you know they spent, him and Sharina, they're not even together anymore, and they have this girl, she's like 3 now, but they split and they don't have any money. So Kevin, he's trying to do everything right now that he can to get money. So yeah, so the documentary, it's out, Kevin. You can't do anything now, so go ahead and sit down, Kevin. You messed up a long time ago. If you wouldn't have cheated and you wouldn't have had a baby and you would have been there for Wendy, you could have been in the documentary, and maybe Wendy wouldn't be the way she is now, because you were part of the reason why she is the way she is now. So Kevin, have several seats, like Wendy says. So apparently, Hailey Bieber and Kendall Jenner are best friends now. So like when I go on the Sun and the paparazzi websites and everything, they're always out together now. So I'm like, okay, like I can see this happening. Like this summer, they're gonna be out together all the time, and they're gonna, you know, Hailey, she needs to be out. You know, she needs to be away from Justin, and Justin needs to be away from Hailey, because you know they're stuck together all the time. And like I said, who wants to be stuck up in a marriage together all the time together? It's just miserable. So yeah, so my teleprompter, here it goes again. So let me go ahead and pull it out. Ooh, I'm running a little late. Hold on. Oh yeah. So let me tell y'all something. I absolutely hate Black History Month. I do not like Black History Month, and people are coming to me, February, they were coming to me, they were like, happy Black History Month, it's your month, I gotta be... Shut the hell up. I don't give a damn. I hate Black History Month. I just don't like it. So like in February, don't tell me Black History Month, and I'm not black, I'm brown, but I do know a few people that are black. I'm just saying they're black just like this right here. See this? And black just like my shirt. But I'm saying I thank God every day that he didn't make me black. And I know I'm wrong for saying that, but I thank God. Won't he do it? I thank him every day for not making me that black. So let me ask y'all a question. Me and my friend RJ, we were going back and forth about this. Do you say pecan or pecan or pecan? I say pecan, okay? Now he says I'm saying it wrong, but I've always said pecan, and my family says pecan, and that's what I grew up saying. So it's pecan to me. So what do y'all say? By the way, me and RJ and my cousin EJ, we went skating yesterday. We had a fun time, but you should have seen me when I first got there. My knee is still tore up. Ooh, it's sore. I'm gonna have to give me some knee pads next time, but it's tore up. And when I say tore up, I mean it's tore up. I was falling and everything. RJ said you gotta go in and out. I was like, all right, I'm going in and out. I was right on the floor. But after maybe like 30 minutes, I started to get the hang of it. So anyways, up next we have a special guest, and I can't wait to talk to him. Don't go far. Alright, so we're back with Thomas Harris, and if you don't know him, he's famous for his funny filter TikToks on TikTok and everything. And you know, he's always trying out these new filters, and he makes me laugh every time I see him. So hi, Thomas.
Hi, how are you, Darius? How are you this morning?
I'm great. How are you?
Oh, I'm well. I'm doing good this morning.
Now, I have to tell you that building up to this moment, I was telling everybody about you, and everybody that I told knew who you were.
Absolutely. You know, I'm well known in the world. I didn't know I was this well known, but I'm very well known in the social media world. So I really appreciate it.
Well, now you do have like, is it 762,000 followers on TikTok?
Yes, it's I think now it went to 780,000.
Wow.
So yes, I'm gaining every day. Trying to get to that million before the middle of the year.
Yeah, well, the way you're going, it looks like you're going to be there.
I hope so. I really do. I hope so.
And I hope that for you too.
Yes, most definitely. Yes.
Now, I have to ask, how long did it take you to get to where you are right now?
It took me about, I started in 2020.
Okay.
So it took me about, my videos started getting, attraction and audience started in 2021. So 21, 22, 23, 24, almost about 4 years.
Wow, okay. Now, what really got you into the TikTok groove?
What got me into the TikTok groove was we was in because of COVID and it was quarantine. TikTok was really trending that year. And so I was seeing people, posting videos and doing videos on TikTok. And I said, well, I want to try this, and it became a hobby for me. And when I started posting and started getting a lot of traction and a lot of people coming over and watching my videos, I was like, okay, it's becoming, be a thing. So
yeah.
I was in school during that time. And so after school, I was able to, get off and then go get it. And it became a lifetime career for me.
Well, I am very proud of you because I think I first discovered you, I want to say it was late 2021.
Okay.
And when you first came up, I was like, oh wow, he's funny. So then I went to your TikTok account and I watched all of your videos.
Yes. It was a year. I'll tell you that 2020 was a year. I was dealing with, a loss of a loved one. So
okay.
After the loss of that loved one, I started really, hitting the ground running when it came to social media. And TikTok, it started off good for me, so I've been doing it ever since then.
Well, it looks like it's working out for you.
Yes, it is. It is, and I thank him for it. I thank God for it.
Yes, because he's the only one that can make it happen.
Absolutely.
Now, with all of those filters that you try out, how do you pick the ones that you react to?
Now that is a good question. Basically, I, go on For You page and, different people do different filters. And I'd be like, okay, I'm scrolling through my For You page and I'm looking at the filter. And be a good filter for me to do, and try to make it funny and try to flip it. So what I would do is if I can't get anything funny, I will redo the video about 5-10 times.
Okay.
To something that is really funny. And I just, basically, like I said, just go based off the For You page with people, other content creators. And I'm making it into my own thing.
Okay. And I have to ask, when you said that you try to make it funny, do you think you're funny, like watching your own videos? Do you laugh at yourself?
Absolutely. I always laugh at myself when I finish record. After I've been posted, I will go back and I'll watch about 5 or 6 times. My own self up. It really be, hilarious. And I see, because I used to didn't know I was that funny.
Yeah.
I used to say funny things. But when I go back and I watch it, it turns out to be really funny to me. So yes, I do go back and watch a lot of my videos to get a laugh.
And you know you're really funny when you laugh at yourself.
Exactly. Exactly.
Because like I know like when I watch my shows over, like I don't like watching myself. Like I can't get into it. But then like people will call me and they're like, your show is so good. I'm like, oh really?
That's how it be. 'Cause, like I say, I average over, thousands of views on videos, and I be having a lot of people in my DM say, "Oh my God, you is just funniest guy in the world."
Right.
I'm like, that can't be me.
Right.
That can't be me. And then I think to myself, "Oh wait, yeah, that's me." So yeah, it really turns out to be good to have a lot of people to come in, because you would think that of yourself, because you're watching yourself.
Right.
To have people to come and say it to you, then it gives you some type of joy and empowerment.
Now, with all those comments that you get, because I know you get thousands of comments, how do you handle the haters?
How do I handle the haters? Well, that's a good question, Darius. Basically, I really the haters, I just put them out. So what it is, I balance, because I was always, talked about. I was always, bullied in school.
Okay.
So bullies don't get to me anymore. I came to figure out, and that's what I want a lot of people to understand, is that be yourself. At the end of the day, they talk about you, they're going to run their mouth. Trolls is going to be there no matter what.
Right.
What you got to learn how to do is put those to the side and let the good outweigh the bad. So what the people say about me in the comments, 50% of it be bad. The other 50% be good.
Right.
The good outweighs the bad all the time. So the haters, I just be like, well, y'all hate, y'all just troll. So I deal with it. Sometimes it don't get to me. Well, really, it really don't get to me at all.
Mm-hmm.
It do get to me sometimes, but I learn how to, put it to the side and just throw it in the trash.
All right. Well, see, the thing with me, like when people say bad things or comment on my videos, or like people at school, they'll say things, I'm like, those people are never going to be in your future life. So it's like, they don't even matter.
Yeah, it don't.
And then at the end of the day,
no, go ahead.
At the end, I was going to say, at the end of the day, they're going to wish that they would have never talked about that, because they're going to see how good you're doing in life, and they're going to be sitting there looking like, oh, I wish I would have been nice to him,
Exactly. And that's what I try to get to people to understand. And then it also be those people that don't have a profile picture.
Right.
So I'd be like, is it because you're insecure about yourself? Is the reason why you want to come over
Exactly.
here? So... But like I say, I don't pay those people any mind. I let them talk what they want to talk, and I just, throw it in the trash, because at the end of the day, I'm going to be me, and I'm not going to change me.
Right, that's what I tell people too. Now, right, now I have to ask, what is the best part about being Thomas?
The best part about being Thomas? Well, that's me. I mean, just being me. This is my personality. What you see on social media, you're going to get that off social media.
Right.
Just my personality. I'm loving, I'm kind, I will give you a laugh. I might sing you a song or two, but just being me is that I'm real. I'm going to keep it 100% real no matter what it is. What's going on social media, I get my loving and stuff. People say that, oh, you have a good personality. I do have a good personality. And
I think so too.
Me, I love being me. Yeah.
Well, I think that you being you on TikTok has gotten you to where you are now, and you're just really successful.
Yes.
Now I have to ask you, how can I get to your level?
How can you get to my level? Basically, like I say, just being you. Never get on here and try to let someone or a group or anything change you. Just learn how to be yourself. That's what got me to where I am today. I was just being myself. I did not let anyone influence me to do this. I didn't let nobody influence me to do that. Just being yourself will give you the best, like, it will give you the best accomplishment. And that's what a lot of people don't realize. With being yourself, it's okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay to be yourself. And when you be yourself versus on social media and off social media, it's a difference. But just be yourself and stay consistent, and that's all you have to do.
Right. Now, with you stay consistent, with me, like, I'll be posting and stuff, and the views, it'll be going up as soon as I post it, but then it stops at like 350, so I'm like, wow. I'm sorry about that, but my camera just stopped recording out of nowhere, so we're gonna resume our interview, and that's what it's gonna be, right?
Yes, let's go.
And by the way, we only had a few more questions left, so my camera just acted stupid. But anyways, Thomas, I want to know, how do you balance your personal life with your social media life?
Oh, that is a good question. Well, basically, there is no balance. I mean, like I stated before, what you get on, social media, you will get in real life. So that's just my personality. Like, you see the loving, kind, laughing, joking person like you see on me on TikTok, you're gonna get that in real life.
Right.
And that's what I try to get people to understand. So it's basically no balance. I mean, when I go out in public, I might see some people that know me. I'll speak, I'll take a picture, or I'll hug them, give them some loving, versus the people that's, in my in my town, they know who I am. So everybody know who I am.
Right. I was just about to ask you that question. I was gonna ask you, do people know you when you go out, but you just answered.
Yes.
Now, do you ever get tired of making content?
Oh, do I ever get tired? No. Okay. I mean, like I stated, it's a full career for me now. So I don't get tired of it. Now, sometimes I do get overwhelmed.
Okay.
I be filming a lot. So, like, probably 1 o'clock to 3 o'clock in the morning, I'm staring at a screen editing a video. So I don't get as much sleep as I normally will, because I'm posting and then I'm editing certain videos, I'm taking my time to edit. So, no, I don't get tired of, if the food I'm taking. And, if the clothes on my back. So,
all right.
It's a career that I love. I really love being on social media. So, no, I don't get tired.
Because I know some content creators, they'll be like, oh, let me take a long break because this is just getting, you know what I'm saying?
Right, absolutely.
But to love what you do is just a whole nother level.
It is. It's a whole nother level. And I take breaks, but it don't be those long breaks. Like, I took a break from social media the whole week of Thanksgiving.
Okay.
The only break that I took. So if it's like a holiday, I probably will take a break. I didn't, by you taking a break, and you got to get people to understand, by you taking a long period of a break, people will not be watching your video.
Yeah.
So you're gonna lose some viewers. So no, I don't like taking breaks, but I try to get a break in between here and there.
You're right, because some breaks are you need them.
Right, absolutely.
Now I have something to ask you. It's not a question for the interview, but it's something that my family yelled at me for. Okay, so like when I go to school, I do Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. I make these TikTok videos, and it'll be like a true story, and I have a girl film me, and I get her reaction while I'm talking about it. So now there's this girl that rides my bus, and she stinks up the whole bus, and she happens to sit right across from me. So I told her that she stinks, and I sprayed a little perfume on her.
Wow.
And And my family yelled at me for it.
Oh, wow.
Now, if someone was stinking, would you tell them?
Absolutely. I would, because it's not being, let's just say I'm not talking about you, but I'm being there, as a well-being. If you, stink or if you have an odor, I'm going to tell
Right.
you. So I'm trying to fix that up. So, because other people can be cruel. I'm not trying to be cruel.
I'm trying to help you out.
I'm trying to be a well-being and trying to tell. Yeah, I'm trying to help you out. So no, because, basically I have this, thing that instead of trying to break somebody, try to help them.
Right.
That would be more helpful to them instead of trying to tear them down. So yes, of course.
And that's what I told my family. I was like, I'm trying to help her out so she doesn't get bullied than she already is. That's what I told them. They're sitting there yelling at me.
You did good.
Thank you. I said, ain't this something? But anyways, everybody, that was Thomas Harris, and you can find his TikTok. What is your TikTok username?
My TikTok is Thomas Harris 21.
Okay, and now where else can they find you at?
Y'all also can find me on Instagram at The Real Thomas Harris 21. Y'all can also find me on Facebook at Thomas Harris. And y'all can find me on... I don't think I'm putting my name here. Y'all can find me on all those social medias. Instagram at The Real Thomas Harris 21. TikTok as Thomas Harris 21. Facebook as Thomas Harris.
Okay. Thank you, Thomas. And I just want to thank you for coming on my show and agreeing to do this with me.
Oh, thank you so much. This was a good and a very good opportunity for me. I really appreciate it.
Thank you. And I want to tell y'all, by the way, like most people that I interview, like I'm not really interested in them. But Thomas, he came on here and we were like laughing it up. And before we started recording again, we were laughing and everything. We couldn't get ourselves straight and I'm sitting here laughing. But Thomas, you were a great guest.
Oh, thank you so much. And I appreciate you for hosting and you are a wonderful host. And I want to give you a little words of encouragement. Keep doing what you're doing. You're going to be at the same level as me or even higher.
Thank you.
What you're doing, don't give up. Just stay consistent and everything is going to go your way very, very soon.
Thank you so much. Well, everybody, that was the great Thomas Harris. And don't go far. We'll be right back with Movie Pop.
Season 2 of the Darius Oven Show.
Hey, so we're back with Movie Pop. Hit it. Thomas was great, wasn't he? But the first movie is called The Night of the Harvest. Take a look.
She was a good kid.
Do you think what happened had anything to do with that supernatural stuff on Valley Boulevard in that cornfield?
People seeing Annalisa Michael or Some Woman in White?
Mackenzie said Liz saw her and that Peyton said her house was haunted. Then they disappeared and...
We closed that road off because bad things did happen there, but people were responsible for those things. Not some kind of demonic ghost.
So, we shouldn't be worried we're going geocaching behind another cornfield today?
Are you going with adults?
Yeah, my sister and her friends.
You guys sure you want to hang out here?
Really?
So what's the next one?
The one close to the house. We could skip that one if you want.
Why would we skip it?
It's the Owens house.
How far are we from Nikki and Logan?
2 miles.
That's less than the car, right?
Yeah, but they're just kids. We'll be back before dark.
Are you doing it right? I think so. It's not.
Now I know this is a Tubi movie right here. Tubi all the way. You see how cheap it look? The next movie is called Challengers. Take a look.
Hi. Hey. Tashi Duncan. She's gonna turn a whole family into millionaires. She'll have a fashion line, a foundation. You were incredible today.
Thank you.
I mean, it wasn't even like tennis. It was an entirely different game.
Hey, come hang out with us later.
Want me to come tuck you in?
No, we can just keep talking.
How often does this happen? Going after the same girl?
Not as often as you think. We usually have different types.
So you're saying I should be flattered?
Aren't you everybody's type?
Come here.
Which one of us? He's not in love with you.
What makes you think I want someone to be in love with me?
It's nice to see you lit up about something, even if it's my girlfriend.
Art's got his coach, Tashi Donaldson, who also is his wife.
I'm playing for both of us, Tashi. I think maybe we're disturbed by the fact that she could have been into someone like me.
When we were teenagers.
When we were teenagers.
Hey, I love you.
I know. You don't know what tennis is. It's a relationship. We went somewhere really beautiful together. Let's go! I'm taking such good care of my little white boys.
I assume you planned this?
Not this part.
Surprisingly, I'm actually interested in this movie, and up next is up next is the end of the show. Don't go far. Well, this is a wrap of this show, and I think this show was pretty good, you know. Camera angles were a little off, quality was good, but camera functions were a little off. But hey, at the end of the day, it's still a show, and it was good to me. So, Thomas, I want to thank you again. You were a great guest on here. And Thomas, like, we were actually like laughing it up. Like, before I started recording, we started laughing. I was like, oh, now you're making me laugh. It was a good time, though. So, I hope you have a great week ahead of you. And, yeah. So, yeah, I don't know what else to say, but, have a great week ahead of you, and I love all of you, and I'll see you next time on Darius Will Talk, or the Darius On Show, or whatever you want to call it. But I love all of you, and I'll see you next time on here. Bye. Charles, your depression is ready.